Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wished for something so badly you thought it would solve all your problems? We've all been there dreaming of that one thing that would make life perfect. But what if getting what you want isn't the end of the story? What if it's just the beginning of a much bigger lesson? Today, we diving into a classic tale that explores this very idea, the story of the fisherman and his wife. It's a powerful reminder about greed, happiness, and knowing when enough is truly enough. Get ready because this story might just change the way you think about your own wishes. Once upon a time, by the sea, lived a poor fisherman and his wife in a dirty little shack. Every day, the fisherman would go out to cast his line, hoping for a good catch. One day, he felt a strong tug on his line. He pulled, and to his surprise, he reeled in a large, glistening flounder, but this was no ordinary fish. "Please, let me go," the flounder said. "I am an enchanted prince. Put me back in the water, and I will be of no use to you." The fisherman, astonished to hear a fish speak, quickly unhooked him and let him swim away. When he returned home empty-handed and told his wife, Ilsebill, what had happened, she was furious. "You caught an enchanted prince and you let him go without asking for anything," she scolded. "Go back at once and ask for a cozy little cottage. We can't live in this smelly shack any longer." The fisherman didn't want to go, but he feared his wife's anger. He went back to the shore and called out, "O enchanted flounder in the sea, come, I pray thee, unto me. My wife, Ilsebill, has sent me to beg a boon of thee." The flounder appeared and asked, "What does she want?" "She wants a cozy cottage," the fisherman mumbled. "Go home," said the flounder. "She already has it." The fisherman returned to find a beautiful, clean cottage where their shack once stood. For a day or two his wife was content, but then she said, "This cottage is too small. Go back to the flounder and tell him I want to be a queen living in a grand stone castle." Reluctantly, the fisherman went back to the sea. The water was now dark and murky. He called for the flounder, who appeared and asked, "Now what does she want?" "Alas," said the fisherman, "she wants to be a queen in a castle." "Go home," the flounder replied. "She is a queen already." He went home and saw a magnificent castle with guards and servants. His wife sat on a golden throne, wearing a crown. But her happiness was short-lived. The next morning she woke him and declared, "Go to the flounder. I am a queen, but I want to be an empress." The fisherman begged her to stop, but she wouldn't listen. The sea was now black and churning with a fierce storm as he called for the flounder. "What now?" the fish asked, its voice booming. "She wants to be an empress," the fisherman whispered. "Go home. She is empress," the flounder said. He found his wife in an even grander palace adorned with jewels. Still, she was not satisfied. "I am empress," she announced, "but I want to be pope." The fisherman was terrified, but he obeyed. The sea was a raging tempest. When the flounder appeared, it asked, "What more can she possibly want?" "She wants to be pope," he stammered. "Go home. She is pope," the flounder sighed. He found his wife in a church as big as a city, with thousands of candles and people bowing before her. But the very next day, as the sun began to rise, she shook him awake. "I cannot bear to see the sun and moon rise without my command. I must be like the creator of the world." The fisherman, trembling with fear, crawled back to the raging sea during a hurricane. He screamed for the flounder. "Well, what does she want now?" The flounder thundered. She wants to be like the creator of the world," the fisherman cried. "Go home," the flounder said. "You will find her back in your dirty little shack." And when the fisherman returned, he found his wife sitting in their old smelly shack by the sea. And there they live to this very day. So what's the big takeaway from this story? It's a powerful lesson about the dangers of endless wanting. The fisherman's wife had everything she could dream of: a cottage, a castle, immense power, but she was never happy because she was always focused on the next thing. True contentment doesn't come from getting more stuff or more status. It comes from gratitude and appreciating what you already have. It's about finding joy in the journey, not just the destination. The story reminds us that if we constantly chase more, we risk losing everything, including the simple happiness we started with. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story and its lesson, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales that make you think. See you next time.